Hello there. Can you guess what's wrong with the interior of this Ford Focus? I'll give you a quick look and you can see if you spot anything. So there's the dashboard. There's the llama looking mischievous as always. There's the back, which is currently full of my camera gear. Gear stick, handbrake, glove box. What do you reckon? Do you see anything? I'll give you a clue. Oh dear. So hello there and welcome back to CarSpyTV. And yes, we're back in our 2005 Mark II Ford Focus. So we've got a few bits and pieces to sort out today. The seat I've already shown you, and unbelievably it's MOT time again. If you're outside the UK and don't know what an MOT is, it's an annual inspection that confirms your car meets minimum safety and environmental standards, and if it fails, you're not allowed back on the road until it's fixed. And that will annoy the llama. So we're working on the front passenger seat because this big piece of trim has come off. It did pop off a few weeks ago and we just pushed it back and it was okay for a while, but now clearly it's come off again, so we need a more permanent solution. So let's have a look. We've got a plastic clip there at the end of my finger, which presumably goes into a hole up there. Yeah, can you see that? At the end of my finger. And then, what's this? There's another clip. Oh, that's broken, look. That's not ideal. And then we have that metal thing, which is presumably a mounting bracket for this lip there on the edge. So I can lift it back up onto that, but it's not going to stay at the front there. So we need, oh, I know, half a dozen screws straight through there. That will sort it. No? Okay, then we'll think of something else. So I have an idea. Imagine my finger is that first plastic clip I showed you, the one that isn't broken. Well, that can slide no problem into its hole, but then it slides straight back out. So if we took one of these cable ties and put it through the end of that plastic clip and then wrap the rest of the cable tie around the metal frame of the chair, in theory, that should hold the plastic trim in place. What do you reckon? I reckon it should work. Let's have a go. Now, it's tricky to get the camera down there to show you, but to summarise the plan, we take this first clip, push it through its hole so it's in position, then we go under the chair, and when it's in position still, we take one of these cable ties, pop it through the end of the clip like that, and then there's a hole, which I can't get the camera to show you, down there somewhere, in the metal frame of the chair. Wrap the cable tie through that hole, tighten it all up, and hopefully that will hold it in position. That's the plan anyway, but before we try that, first thing to do is to just lift this piece up and hook it back on that metal bracket, which I can't do one-handed while holding the camera. So let's see if we can hook it back onto this bracket. Yeah, that feels solid down there, and then get this clip in at the front, which I can feel behind the chair there, and that is in place. So now I need to go underneath and fit the cable tie. So there's the clip poking into its hole, and as you can see, it wants to pop straight back out. So we'll get the cable tie down here now, poke it through the end of the clip and tie it all down. But as you can see, this is going to be rather fiddly. Well, this seems to be working. The cable tie has gone through the plastic clip, which is securely in its hole. It's then gone through a hole in the metal frame of the chair. So now we just need to connect it up, like so. It's been really fiddly, this, and I've certainly done a good job of hacking my knuckles up. But never mind. Now, let's just tighten that up down there, like that. And then we need to chop that off in a moment. So this is what we're left with, the cable tie in position like this, and as we can see, the trim is nice and secure all the way along. That isn't gonna come off, which is ideal. What's this? Hey, I've been looking for that. Okay, so let's get the car to the MOT station. I have had a quick look around at some of the basic easy stuff, such as the lights and the tyres, and I had a quick look at the exhaust and the front brake discs, and I can't see any issues there. And the car's certainly driving very nicely. Steering feels good, brakes feel good, there are no strange noises coming from the suspension, so hopefully we'll pass, but you just never know. The MOT tester looks at all kinds of things, including emissions and all stuff like that. So what I'll do, I'll drop it at the station, then I'll hang around nervously like an expectant father, then I'll come back to you and tell you what happened. Cross your fingers. Well, good news, it passed the MOT with only one advisory, and that's not bad for a car from 2005, which has done 113,000 miles or thereabouts. So the advisory is for some light corrosion on the rear subframe. So let's just have a look under there and see what's what. Oh yes, I see. There is a little bit of corrosion under there, but yeah, it's not terrible. I think we will do something about that though, sooner rather than later, because rust just spreads, doesn't it? Okay, not the end of the world. Well, I'd say we've had a pretty good day. We have a new MOT with only one advisory, and that's not a particularly scary advisory. We've also fixed a chair, so all is well with the world. Now, if you'd like to continue watching me crawl around on the floor, fixing bits of plastic trim on old cars, by all means subscribe to CarSpyTV. Can you also please do me a favour and click like on this video, and I'll see you next time. Farewell!